Good morning you guys, it's Karen and I wanted to do a quick video for you, if that's possible for Mrs. Ginger, showing you how I do my French manicure. So you'll have noticed I have French manicure nails. They're not perfect by any means, and in fact this one was so imperfect I had to put little paw pads on it. I stenciled some paw pads onto it. But I have got finally a knack that I'm able to do my own French manicure, because even though I could always do my nails, I just could never get the French manicure right. I would watch people just sort of painting it on and I think, how do you do that? If I do that, it just looks really odd. So I thought I would share it with you, that it might be of interest to you. It's using gel products. It is using CND Brisa gels. I use a gel for the white bit and then a gel gloss top coat. So it's not showing you how I extend the nails, just how I do the French manicure. And so I'm showing you on my thumbnail, which is my own nail. The rest of these I extended using forms. Anyway, if you would like to see how I do it, then please keep watching. We're starting off here with my bare nail. This is ready to go. I've just wiped it with alcohol and it is ready for its French nail tip, which I'm using gel for. So this is the gel that I'm using. This is the CND Brisa Paint liquid gel. So this is the white colour. You can obviously get this in different colours, but I'm using the white. Just making sure I wipe off the brush here. I don't want too much on the brush before I start painting. I'm just starting to do the white line here, and I'm not being too precise at all. I'm not worrying about it getting onto my fingers. I'm just worrying about making a start, you know, and putting a long white strip across my nail. You can see it looks kind of crazy to start with. I'm now going across with another coat because you can see it was kind of looking thin there, and I do want it to be a fairly thick coat because we are going to buff it slightly, and I don't want it to be patchy. So I'm getting my alcohol and also my brush, and I'm going to dip that into the alcohol, and then all I do is I push away some of the gel to get the shape that I want. I'm dipping it back in. Every time you see that brush going away from the nail, I'm dipping it into the lid where I've put a little bit of that pure alcohol. Just using the brush to wipe away all the excess. And there you can see I'm using a cotton bud just to take it away. The great thing about using gel polish is that it's not drying on you. It's not drying at all. So you can make mistakes and you're able to wipe it away until the point that you've cured it. I'm just refining it ever so slightly, making a bit of a curve, and then I am curing it there, as you can see. Going back in with the alcohol to just wipe away the sticky base, the sticky top. Then I'm getting the buffer and buffing it. That's because, like I said, I put on quite a thick coat so that there's no gaps in it, but I don't want it to be lumpy. I want it to be quite flat. So I'm just buffing off the top coat and then using the alcohol wipe again. And then going back in with the white polish. And I've done it a bit further away here so you can see maybe from a different viewpoint, but I'm just making it look a bit more neat, and I've got a line to follow now because I've created that curve. But going back in with the little bit of alcohol just to take off a tiny little bit that was not where it should be, and then I'm curing it again. Going back over with the alcohol to wipe off the sticky top coat. That's me just feeling it to see if there's any lump, if it feels uneven. I want it to feel like it's all smooth, so I'm buffing it a little bit. So this is again CND Brisa, but this is the gloss top coat that I'm going to put on, and this is the one that makes it look beautiful and shiny. So I do want to use a fair amount of this. You can see there's a big sort of glob off that brush, and I put it on quite thickly because I've got nothing else on my nail. The rest of my nails I've used builder gel, but because the two thumbnails at the time were long, then I don't need to fill them in. So I cured it again, and I'm wiping it with the alcohol, and then I'm just going to add in a little bit of cuticle oil. So this is the Gelish Nourish Cuticle Oil, and this is the finished result. So hopefully that wasn't too fast and you could see exactly what I was doing there. I just find that method of using a brush dipped into alcohol so much easier to control than trying to control the brush. It just, even with the fact that I can barely do anything with my left hand, I'm certainly not ambidextrous, I even find that easier. It's not easy, but it's easier. So I will link all of the products that I used in the description for you because they were all from Amazon, and I will speak to you again soon.